Oscar the Loner is back in here. Now, tonight we are going to review the Addams Family 2. Let's get on with it. Now, the casting is Oscar Isaacs, Charlize Thornton, Chloe Moretz, Javon Walton, Nick Knoll, Wallace Shawn, Snoop Dogg is Cousin It, Beth Midler, and Bill Hader. Now, the Addams Family are one of my favorites. I like the classics. I like the cartoon. They are just funny, and I like them. This cast right here is a great cast. I think they picked great people. Some people may disagree on the kids, but I think everybody did their job, and it's pretty good. Let's go with the plot. I thought the plot was fairly good. My only gripe with that is they could have did the whole Wednesday being adopted plot or subplot a little differently, because you didn't have to use Wednesdays okay, let me just start with this. They did basically the same thing that they did in the first movie, because I'm gonna pull up my notes here. Now, the first thing they focused on Wednesday heavily. Now, the second one, I feel like they kind of did the same thing, but in a different way. Now, it is too much like the first one, similar. I get why they did that. They wanted to rekindle the charm from the first movie. You can do that, but switch to another character. Don't focus always on Wednesday. Just spread it out amongst the family. They just focus too much on Wednesday. And I want to see the whole Addams family, dynamic. Like, show more of Gomez, show more of Morticia, show more of Pugsley. You're following Wednesday, and then they have this little side plot with Lurch. Also, to where he's old buddies with this guy, and then you got Cousin It popping in and popping out like usual. But basically the plot is Wednesday goes to she's in this science fair, and obviously she's smarter than everybody else, but all of the kids win, and then she gets a partition reward, and then this random guy comes up and says, "Hey, I like what you can do, and you should help me solve this equation, because I'm trying to do something to help the world or something." I forgot exactly. I gotta watch the movie again, but I don't remember what he said. But afterwards, he concocts this thing where he's gonna play like he's Wednesday's actual father, and then she was adopted. Now, they play with this a little bit, because Uncle Fester comes out of the blue and said, "Oh, wait a minute. I do remember one time in the hospital, I jumbled up all the babies, and then Wednesday could be adopted. I don't know. Maybe I mixed them up. See, why all of a sudden out the blue? Well, he just gonna pop up and then say this, just to like use a plot device or to like further the story to play with this idea. You could have took out the adoption plot line and it still would have, the evil scientist guy plan still would have, I guess, came through. He just wouldn't try to come across Wednesdays as, hey, like, you know, you're my daughter. Now I get why they did that, just to get the equation so that he could finish his project, but couldn't the guy, and instead of saying, hey, you know, I'm your dad, you should come with me, and you know, leave them alone and help me finish this. He could have been like, hey, you know, both of us have great, you know, minds. I wanna show you something to help the world, and basically trick her to coming there, in which initiated the whole vacation thing, because they were trying to hide Wednesday from the evil scientist guy, and so that's the whole point of the Addams 2 vacation and all of that. Now, it was cool. I like the movie. I like the plot. Cousin Ed always like coming in at the last second, having fun. Party guy, blah blah blah. The same thing. They have this other subplot with like Pugsley trying to get a girlfriend or some romantic interest. That's cool, but I feel like they was focusing too much on Wednesday, and I hope the third movie don't do that. Like switch it up a bit. Focus on something other than Wednesday. But I did like the movie. The let's see, what I forget. I think I got everything. Yeah. Let's jump into final inputs and ratings. Ratings. I'm gonna give it this a 7. I want to give it an 8, but I'm gonna go 7. Yeah, because it's exactly similar to the first one, and the plot is kind of a easy way in, and like you really didn't have to have a plot device just to like initiate Addams Family a vacation. Even if they didn't have a plot device, they could have had, like, you know, hey, let's just take a vacation. But I get why they did the whole science thing, and then the guy just pops up out the blue and just wanted to like find a person that could solve his equation. But I'm pretty sure that like Wednesday ain't the only smart like kid. Like he could have found a bunch of them. Like it didn't have to be Wednesday, but hey. And that's just how the movie goes. But yeah, that's pretty much it on my Addams Family 2 review. And as I said, if you want me to keep on doing this format, I can keep on doing it, or I could go back to the old way. Leave a comment and see like if you want me to keep on doing it this way. So without further ado, have no fear, the loner is here.